In this video, I show you how to stop procrastinating and start taking action right away to bring your dreams to life. Procrastination used to be a huge hurdle for me, specifically in regards to my creative vision, business, and finances. And there were times when I even questioned whether or not I would be able to make good on my desires and my dreams and take action. These days, I take action every day. I work towards the things I want all the time with far less effort than ever before. But there was a time when I felt like I was stuck and that I didn't know whether I would be able to move forward or not. So no matter how stuck you feel, stick around, because if I can do it, so can you. My name is Vish, and in going from being somebody who frequently procrastinated to becoming an action taker, there were three major mindset shifts I made that made this transformation possible. The first one was getting clear on the why behind the things I wanted to do. When you genuinely ask yourself what you want out of life, then a greater vision for your life begins to emerge and taking action becomes far easier. You see, when you have a genuine heartfelt vision, it'll pull you through even the greatest challenges. But when you lose sight of the big picture, it becomes easy to forget why you're even doing what you're doing, and procrastination is often the result. The second major mindset shift I made was focusing on what could go right as opposed to what could go wrong. When we're focused on what could go wrong, we often don't want to try things and we don't want to put ourselves out there. But when we focus on what could go right if we did the things we wanted to do, excitement begins to arise and really gears us into action, pulls us towards the action. For example, when I was starting to do videos, before I put my first video up or even shot my first video, there was a part of me that was focused on what could go wrong. Like how this was a challenge, it was something new that I hadn't done before, and I wasn't even sure if I could do it or not. And when I was focusing on that, it was really difficult to get up and shoot a video and put it up. But once I started to focus on what could go right, such as all the amazing connections I would make and the people I would meet through shooting content, and all the people I'd be able to serve through putting these videos up, then all of a sudden, it became much easier for me to step in front of the camera and just give it my best go. Because when you focus on what could go right, the excitement of doing it begins to inspire you into taking action. And the third and most pivotal mindset shift I made was when I stopped focusing on the outcome and made the process the goal instead. Once I did this, I literally started taking action every single day. You see, the process of creation is made up of the actions that we take every day and the quality of energy we bring to those actions. Our dreams are a house that is built one brick at a time, and the more love, presence, and enjoyment we bring to laying each brick, the better the house turns out. When you're focused on the outcome and that is your sole measure of success, it becomes easy to procrastinate, because when you're too outcome focused, it's very, very easy to get caught in the fear of failure, the fear of judgment. But instead, when turning up and giving the process your best shot becomes your measure of success, then you win every day just for turning up. And when you do this, the outcome assures itself. The universe takes care of the outcome for you because you are focusing your energy with joy, with happiness, with gratitude into the act every time. Now, the way to turn the process into the goal is to find reasons why you enjoy doing each action in the process itself. So for example, if you want to have a fitter body, for example, and you decide that going to the gym is part of getting that fitter body or having that fitter body, then perhaps running on the treadmill every day is a task that you've decided to undertake. And it's also possible that the future goal of a fitter body isn't enough to pull you through jumping on the treadmill every day, especially if it's something that's new to you. So instead, you might find the drive in focusing on what else you could enjoy about the process itself and not the future goal. So for example, this could look like you enjoying the challenge of going to the gym every day and doing one thing that you say you're going to do, and the mental strength that's developed through this. You might also identify or want to identify as someone who is healthy and lives a healthy lifestyle, and going to the gym fits into that lifestyle and fits into your identity. And for that reason, you go, you turn up, and you engage in the process. When I started shooting videos and putting them up on YouTube, what really helped me to actually take the action and do it was finding things in the process of shooting videos that I enjoyed. So I started to focus on, well, if I turn up and I shoot videos, it's an opportunity for me to express myself. It's also a way for me to serve people and potentially help lots of people in the world. It's also an opportunity for me to improve as a speaker. And when I started focusing on these things, it became a no-brainer to turn up and just engage in the process, give it my best. Because some days the process is easy and fun, some days the process is more challenging, but as long as I turn up and I engage in the process, whatever it brings for the day, then I feel like I've won. The best part of all of this is that once you give enough love and enjoyment and bring presence to the process will start to pull you into action every day. It'll pull you out of bed in the morning and it'll drive you into doing it until the action starts to feel effortless. To begin applying these mindset shifts into your life, there are 3 questions that you can begin to ask yourself that will help you to go from procrastination into becoming an action taker. And the first question is, if anything were possible, how would you want your life to look? Be as detailed as you can with the answer, because the more clarity you have on this, the easier it's going to be to turn your vision into reality. The second question is, if you engaged in the process to create your dreams, what could go right? And the third question applies to each individual action along the way, each individual step along the journey. And that is, what could I learn to enjoy and love about the process itself? Please try these questions out and let me know what you think by leaving me a comment below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified of any new videos I put out. When you engage with the channel, YouTube helps me to ultimately reach and serve more people in the world. And if you want to shift into a new reality and consciously create a life you desire, then you can apply for a free consult with me for my one-to-one coaching program. The link is in the description below. For now, thank you for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Much love as always, and I'll see you next time.